On this edition of Lexington Now, a major announcement for parks. Summer at the library and the Kentucky Horse Park has a new director. I'm Neil Noah, and welcome to Lexington Now for the week of May 30th, 2022. Mayor Gorton and other city officials made a major announcement for Parks and Recreation many years in the making. We were there for the announcement.
So what you are looking at is 30 acres of riverfront property that the city is purchasing. This will be the only public access to the Kentucky River in Fayette County. I have been working on this project since the first day in the mayor's office, and I'm thrilled it's finally happened. I learned about this property just before I became mayor. This will provide new opportunities for recreation in Lexington. It will be a beautiful new park. And those who love kayaks and canoes will have a place to get onto the river and travel 12 miles between locks. The city has signed an agreement of sale for the property with John Kelly, whose family has owned this property for decades. As you can see on the map, the property is located off Old Richmond Road near the I-75 bridge into Madison County. Monica Conrad and I have been negotiating with the Kelly family since 2019 and have walked the property with them a few times. Naturally, the pandemic delayed us a bit, but it delayed everything, so we are just thrilled to be here today. Chris Ford got involved with the negotiations in the last few months, and everything came together just this past Friday. And we are wasting no time in moving forward.
This announcement and acquisition today brings a whole new dimension to our city and our county. We have so much going on right now. New state-of-the-art convention center, Town Branch Commons, an ever-growing, vibrant downtown, Breeders' Cup on the horizon, and as always, our unparalleled horse farms and rural scenery. Now we can add 30 acres adjacent to the Kentucky River. Years ago, I learned, and I repeat often, that Kentucky, or Lexington, Kentucky, is the largest city in the United States furthest away from a body of water. It's always been a fun fact to know and tell. Well, today we are going to make up for it as we celebrate the city and county has bridged that distance gap.
A few years ago, we took an internal look at Visit Lex about the way that we were promoting our city and how we were conveying that message. And we realized that we had not done enough when it came to outdoor recreation and the opportunities afforded by getting outside and enjoying all that we had to offer. And so we really started to make a conscientious effort to make sure we were letting our visitors know how much fun could be had by taking in our many wonderful outdoor recreational opportunities. And there's certainly no shortage of that throughout the entire state of Kentucky.
Parks is honored to be entrusted with this land long held by the Kelly family. It will increase our public green space and recreational opportunities for Lexington and the surrounding region. Improving river trail activities, obtaining land for an additional nature park were all part of our 2018 Parks Master Plan. As we've learned throughout the pandemic, Lexington values their outdoor recreational space. We saw record visitation over the past 2 years at McConnell Springs and at Raven Run. Expansion of natural areas at the Kelly property not only increases our recreational space, but it'll ease the burden on some of our existing nature parks. It'll also improve that regional trail access and really give the community more diverse opportunities to recreate. We've listened to users requesting expanded recreational opportunities. Having access to the river will allow our natural areas experts to add unique programs to their already robust schedules. We anticipate future programs such as interpretive canoe trips, geological, water quality, and river ecosystem programming, birding from canoes, as well as sharing the history of Fayette County's relationship with the river. Our parks continue to improve our commitment to bring new programs and recreational opportunities to all ages to your parks.
Memorial Day unofficially kicks off the summer season, and Lexington libraries are joining in the fun with their summer programming. Kelly Parmley gives us the details.
My name is Kelly Parmley, and I'm the Community Relations Manager at the Lexington Public Library, and one of the things that I get the pleasure of doing is planning a summer reading program for our library. We are super excited that summer reading is back after a 2-year pandemic hiatus. We have in-person programs, and we're really excited to kick those off on May 31st. The week of May 31st, we're going to have kickoff parties at petting zoos, scholastic book fairs at all of our locations that week. Then throughout the summer, we've got several other things coming. We're going to have a penguin from the Newport Aquarium. We're going to have the Cincinnati Museum Center come and talk about forensics. We're going to have another live animal program. We're going to have snow cones and science magic shows, art projects. So we're really excited about all the things and we're glad to be back in person. They run all summer. They start May 31st, and they kind of run through about the first or second week of August. So lexpublib.org/summer is where you can find our calendar, and you can find the times and dates of all the programs there. And then at all of our locations, we also have a printed calendar that you can pick up and take with you. All of the programs at the Lexington Public Library are free. They're pretty much for everybody in the family. A lot of our live animal programs, especially in our magic shows, they're for kids, but parents come with their kids and it's fun for everybody. All ages are welcome, with the exception of, and not that they're not welcome, but the forensics, the science of crime program is going to be targeted for our 5th through 8th grade audience. They're going to have some special science things in that program that are special for that age group. So we do ask that students be within that grade range to go to that program. But any other ages are noted on the calendar if there's a specific age required. So excited about the penguin. That's been my favorite. We booked the penguin 2 years ago, and we had to cancel and reschedule and then do that again. And I have been so excited about this little bird. I don't know why, but everybody, we've already gotten some calls about him, and I've seen some pictures. He's pretty cute. Just like everybody else, the pandemic was kind of hard on libraries because we didn't get to see the people. We didn't have the story times. We didn't have the people getting to come in every day in large groups and having all the fun that we used to do. People have slowly, been coming back in, and the library was a great place for people during the pandemic and after it, especially people that were looking for jobs and had major life changes and situations that they needed help with. The library was able to be there to help them through those processes in life. So we're happy to be able to do that, but we were so excited to get back to our normal routine of programs and just fun. We do expect several hundred people in our buildings over the next few months for summer. We don't have COVID restrictions in place here at the library for the programs, but of course we want people to just do whatever makes them comfortable. If you want to wear a mask or keep yourself distant, we certainly welcome that. Anyone's personal decision about those things. So anything was good. So the summer reading program is kind of deceptive. It doesn't necessarily mean reading. In years past, you got a reading log and you kept track of the minutes that you spent reading. Well, we don't do that anymore because there are some people that like to read, there's some people that may not, but at the same time there may be some schools that ask that of their students. So our branches do have a really simplified reading log that can be downloaded off our website or picked up at a branch, and basically every time you read a book you get to color in this fun little thing and maybe save it for school when you go back to school, but it's not required by any means, but some people like to just do it for fun. There's stuff for everybody at the library. We would love to see everybody come to the Lexington Public Library at all 6 of our locations this summer. There are fun things going on. www.lexpublib.org/summer. Check out our calendar, and we hope you find something fun.
The Kentucky Horse Park has a new director. We sat down with Lee Carter, who told us about what his job involves and the return of the Walk Run program beginning this Memorial Day.
I'm the executive director of the Kentucky Horse Park, and so I work with our staff and the Kentucky Horse Park Commission, as well as the Tourism Arts and Heritage Cabinet down in Frankfort, just to kind of direct and drive the mission of the Kentucky Horse Park and seek to enhance visitor experiences. I became the executive director on February 1st of this year. So I'd been around the Kentucky Horse Park for about 10 years running a different event, but stepped into this role earlier this year. You know, my favorite part of the job is really getting out and getting to talk to folks. You know, I always try to get out and introduce myself and show people the horse park, you know, because again, there's so many little hidden treasures here, you know, that, hey, if they haven't seen the museum, to take them through the museum, to see the displays, to take them back and show them what's going on the sports side. You know, there's always just something happening, and so depending upon who they are, you know, being able to show them something different. You know, it was kind of neat. We had a baby Clydesdale here, Fonzie. You know, he and his mother have gone back to Indiana now, but he was here for about a month, from about mid-March through actually, I guess, 1st of May, so about 6 weeks. And, you know, that was a highlight. You know, you could always see folks down there taking pictures with Fonzie, and it was just great to see that kind of interaction with our guests. You know, every day is a little bit different. You know, we are unique in that there's 3 primary functions that we have. We have an office park. You know, we have 33 organizations that office here. We're an events venue. We have a lot of events on the back side of the park. And then we're a tourism attraction. You know, we have guests coming from all over the country and beyond to visit the horse park. So every day is a little bit different. You never know what you might get into, but which actually makes it fun and interesting. Yeah, the horse park was formed back in 1976, I believe it was, 1974, sometime around that, but we've been over 40 years. We kind of really, the kickoff was 1978 when the World Championships were held here for eventing. And so we're a little over 40 years old, coming up on our 50th anniversary in a few years. And we've just continued to grow over the years. You know, the World Equestrian Games that were held here in 2010 obviously is one of our major highlights. But we've also had some other wonderful exhibits and things. You know, in early 2000s we had the China exhibit here at the museum, which was great. So we've done different things over that time. Right now we have what's called May Day Madness going on at the museum. So that will be running through about the middle of November. So folks can come and see some of the Derby attire that Miss Madden wore to all of her Derby parties. And so that's an ongoing attraction that we've got. We've always got competition going on the back side of the park. This summer we've got Junior League. They'll have their horse show here. We'll also have Briar Fest here at the park. So there's really always something happening that for folks to come out and see. You know, I think what a lot of folks don't realize is, again, it's that economic generator that the horse park brings to Central Kentucky. And so we look to see how can we improve that visitor experience. You know, we want guests when they come here, whether they're competing or they're here as a tourist, you know, we want them to enjoy their time. And so I spend a lot of my time on how do we improve our services? How do we make sure that guest experience is great so that they come back either to Central Kentucky or the horse park again? So, you know, that's one of the things that, again, a lot of folks, when you look at where the horse park is situated, you know, we have a lot of locals that may not have been out to the horse park. And so this is a great chance for them to come out and visit too. You know, we've got a walk-run club that starts right after Memorial Day, so folks can come out on a Monday night, walk, run through the horse park, which is a great way to experience the park. It's a beautiful place to be. And so, yeah, there's a lot of opportunities like that that folks can take advantage of. The walk-run club's open to anybody. Like I said, you can check out our social media, our Facebook page, and our website for times and that kind of stuff. But yeah, on Monday nights from Memorial Day, starting Memorial Day, is folks can come out and enjoy the park there. We encourage everybody, if you haven't been in the horse park or you haven't been in a while, come back out and visit. You know, again, it's a beautiful attraction. It's something that, again, all of Central Kentucky, it's a great place to visit, to bring family and friends, and always something to do.
After the break, settle into the den at BCTC.
Shoo-wee!
So sorry, Blade. We forgot to bring a bag out with us.
Dog waste can harbor viruses, bacteria, and parasites. Rain washes that down the storm drain into our local creeks.
And it smells really bad.
Ew!
Thanks for the bag. Now we can bag it, tie it, trash it. It's that easy to keep our kids safe and our creeks clean.
Now I can breathe.
Welcome back to Lexington Now. BCTC is opening The Den, a gathering place for students and the community. We were there for the ribbon cutting.
Today we're celebrating the ribbon cutting and dedication ceremony for The Den, which you can see behind me off to the left. It's the historic laundry building from Eastern State Hospital. This campus was the vision of so many people, from Representative Jimmy Lee to Chairman Harry Moberly, who first championed the idea of having a new mental hospital here in central Kentucky. KCTCS leadership helped coordinate those efforts. LFUCG, which we have plenty of representation here today, were a key player in financing this three-way land swap. To other members of the General Assembly who are here, and state government who assisted us, and people in our own faculty, staff, and students who have been integral in the success of this campus.
You know, when you have many campuses, you also try to create redundancies. So what we have seen, even though our intention was great, students running from one campus to another, to another, to another, and this will stop that runaround. So as they walk in, they see admission, they see financial aid, they see advisors, they get tested, they get put in a classroom, and they go to our bookstore friend to get their books and get out. So it's a great thing for students. It makes their journey easier. It takes away that barrier, and it helps us be efficient.
Dr. Acappo spoke of the barriers to our students. Many of our students are first generation, they're single parents, they're people who have maybe been out of the workforce or they've just lost a job and need to plan for the future. They're students just graduating from high school. Every barrier you can remove from their path pushes them that much closer to that success, whether it's a short-term credential, it's a degree that transfers or goes right to the workplace, or whether we're working with the company and doing company training and helping to offset those training costs.
So the city and BCTC have had the opportunity to work together over the past several years, and I really treasure the partnership we have built. It's an exciting day today for the students at BCTC and the staff. And the dedication of the Den, the former laundry building, helps provide an opportunity for students to access services, as you've heard, under one roof. Whether they need admissions, financial aid, registration, food, there's always food, right? Entertainment, and more, they will find it right at the Den. And it will serve as a gathering place. Students need gathering places to be with each other and to learn from each other and to relax between classes. So this is very exciting. During the pandemic, the city and BCTC worked together to provide important community services, specifically free community COVID testing. Remember? It was a big operation. And I want to thank BCTC for that. Without the partnerships throughout our community, we would not be where we are today. We are the highest vaccinated county in Kentucky. We have been nationally recognized for our community testing and vaccination programs and leading in the support of all residents, and we could not have done that without BCTC. They were the heart, you were the heart at the very beginning. And so congratulations to Dr. Acappo and everyone who had a little tiny hand or a finger in the forming and planning and building of the Den. We are so proud of you and our partnership, and congratulations. This is a great day.
We're here today to celebrate the opportunity for a new generation of students to receive the supports that are absolutely critical to their success. And this is where they will plan their bright future.
Oh no!
It's time again for the annual Mutt Strut fundraiser for dogs at Keeneland. Katie Stoas, Special Events Manager, tells us what it's all about.
I'm Katie Stess. I'm the Special Events Manager at the Lexington Humane Society. Mutt Strut is one of our 4 annual fundraisers. This is a 1-mile dog walk to benefit the animals. We get dogs from all walks of life. We get rescues, purebreds. We even get some cats there, so we expect to see a lot of different animals. Mutt Strut comes at a time of year when our intake of animals is at its highest. This is a fundraiser, and as a nonprofit, 100% of the proceeds go to the animals. For the dogs, we have dog painting and little baby pools if they need to cool off, and lots of animal-friendly vendors that will have treats and toys for them. Mutt Strut this year is at Keeneland on June 4th. The registration, right now we have early bird pricing, which is $25 for adults and $15 for kids, and that goes until the 22nd. And then it goes to our regular pricing, which is $30 for adults and $20 for kids. If you just want to come and hang out and pet the dogs, you're more than welcome to. This is one of our ambassador dogs, Tick, and she will be at Mutt Strut saying hi to everybody. We hope to see you all out at Keeneland for Mutt Strut on June 4th.
It may be a shorter work week with the Memorial Day holiday, but that doesn't mean we don't have plenty of live meeting coverage on Lex TV. As always, you can catch our coverage here or streaming online. And remember, for the most accurate and up-to-date information on all city business, check out our website at lexingtonky.gov. Here's this week's meeting coverage. That's all for now, but as always, you can keep up with us on social media, check out the latest traffic updates on Twitter at LexRex, or catch our live traffic cams on lexingtonky.gov. For all of us at Lex TV, I'm Neil Noah, and that's it for now.